That was Be Cootie, the latest single from multi-instrumentalist Jowee Omicil, taken from his new album, Love Matters, a rich tapestry of sound, blending modern jazz with Creole flavours. And Jowee joins me in the studio today. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hi, Richelle.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Your latest album, Love Matters, is a real musical melting pot. Okay. What's the story that you want to tell with this particular collection of songs?
Well, like we said before, it's really, you know, the principle of loving each other that we wanted to spread via music. So music is the vehicle, and we're spreading love because it's such a principal, primary thing that we often forget to share. And we really wanted to put the emphasis on, yes, love still matters.
Love matters indeed.
Yes.
Well, that's a theme that that continues from your last album, Let's Bash, which
right.
was also about love and unity and bringing people together.
Yes.
Nowadays, we've got leaders talking about building walls and keeping people out.
Away, yeah.
Right? What kind of role can music play in today's increasingly divided world?
Well, we've seen it throughout the ages and the years that music has no boundaries. So if we can continue in that line where there's no boundaries, there's no frontier, you know, in music, we can do the same for human being. Because this is what we need to be able to coexist. But how we're going to be up to the challenge and make it happen, that's up to us, really. But I believe that love will play a major key, definitely. Not a minor key.
Yeah. Well done.
I know you know music.
Yeah, you knew I'd get that.
Yes, sir.
You were born in Montreal to Haitian parents.
Okay.
You've lived in the States,
yes.
Panama, now here in France. How important is your multicultural experience when it comes to making music?
It's really important because we're all from somewhere. We're all others. You know, we can all be together, and to visit those places and to wink at those places, just whether it's with one note or with a sentence musically, for me it's an honor because it's just who we are. You know, those places that I visited or where I lived, you know, they made me who I am. They paved the way for me, and I'm grateful.
Okay, well, one of your songs makes a clear connection between jazz and its African legacy.
Yes.
Let's take a look. This is Mende Lolo.
Uh-oh.
What was it like filming the clip for that song? Because it looks like you had a really good time.
It was actually a party, you know, in Guinea, in this village, and the people really wanted to participate. As a matter of fact, we were just trying to shoot in the street and get a look of how it looked.
It was shot in Conakry,
in Conakry,
right? Yeah.
Exactly. But the people just start gathering, and then, you know, we had Balamusa, which is a great vocalist, is the main actor actually in that video. It's not me, the main actor, it's Balamusa. And he gathered so many people because it's like a young superstar there, and the people just wanted to be part of it. And it shows how, you know, it's not about the money in your pocket, but it's really what you have in your heart. And those people really in Conakry did demonstrate what they had in their heart. It was nothing but love.
And it really comes across in the clip.
Unbelievable.
Let's talk about how you got started.
Yes.
Your father was a pastor who wanted you to learn an instrument, but at the time, when you were growing up, you had other ideas. You were more interested in playing sports or playing video games. And usually it's the other way around. It's the parent who sort of says, who discourages a music career because, let's say, it's not stable or it's not secure, it's not serious enough.
Exactly.
Do you thank your father now for sort of insisting you pick up that instrument?
I thank my dad every day for just sending me to that musical school that day, you know, because I really didn't want to go, and he insisted. But his mission was for the church. because my dad's a pastor, so he wanted me to play for the church, which I did, which I continued to do. But really, that was his thing. I want you to play inspired music and do an orchestra and stay in the church realm. I'm still in church, I believe, you know, in the world, because there's people that's still starving to be touched, and it's everywhere and anywhere you can find them. You must edify them and touch them. So I thank my dad, yes.
Wonderful. Now you switch things up,
yes,
seamlessly moving between the saxophone, piano, harmonica, the flute. You even rap.
Sometimes, yeah.
Right? That's amazing.
Right.
Why is the saxophone your favorite instrument to play?
Because it was the first, you know, the first one, so I pay respect. I call them all my wives now, you know, because they graduated.
Your wives?
You know, they're all my lovers, they're all my wives,
lovers,
you know.
yeah.
I stay with them, you know, I bring them with me and I kiss them, I take care of them, you know. And they give me back the love.
Is there any jealousy, though?
They're not jealous because, you know, it's the same thing we're trying to preach, you know. They can all coexist. Sometimes if I don't touch the clarinet, then Annabelle will be like, what is going on with me?
Wait, did you just say Annabelle?
Yeah,
they have names?
They have names. Then Jane would be like, what's up with me? Then, you know, so forth. So
Annabelle and Jane. And
they do their battle, but at the end, they all get the love. They all get it, you know. Wow. And I always try to keep it honest. You know, first I was on the pocket trumpet, and now I'm feeling the soprano. I'm like, let me just play the soprano because it's calling.
Yeah. All right. Well, you've played with some of the greats, such as Tony Allen and Roy Hargrove, who unfortunately passed away last week.
Yes.
What are your memories of Roy, and what did he teach you?
R.I.P. Rest in peace, Roy Hargrove, and in power. What he teaches is exactly that love and that passion through music. All I can say about Roy is that he was truthful in everything he did musically. He never stopped. And that ballad for Roy Hargrove that I love, that I composed for him, it was all about what he said to me on the bandstand, you know. It's like you can be smooth, but at the end, play, play, play. He would shout, literally, play. So
really?
He would always tell me, go get it. And then at the end of that tour in 2005, he told me, go get it. He said, do your group. So I want to honor his legacy as an unbelievable genius that paved the way, that continued to influence and pave the way for others with his passion and his love. And he was really determined.
Indeed. He was gone too soon, Roy Hargrove.
Gone too soon. Rest in peace.
Indeed. Right, well, we're going to take a quick look now at the week's music news. A fantasy that's become reality. That's the concept behind the brand new album from Muse. Simulation Theory saw the band team up with heavyweight producers Mike Elizondo and Timbaland. The superstar rocker's 8th record is full of 1980s pop culture and sci-fi influences, paying tribute to films like Back to the Future, Teen Wolf and Ghostbusters, and is available in 3 versions with a super deluxe edition featuring a whopping 21 tracks. Have a listen to the catchy single Pressure. Next, French singer-songwriter Camélia Jordana is having a bumper year. She's come a long way from placing 3rd in Nouvelle Star, the French version of American Idol, back in 2009. After shooting to fame on reality TV, she's now dropping her 3rd album, Lost, hot on the heels of winning the César Award for Most Promising Actress. Well, she's back to her musical roots for her latest project, and she's sounding fierce on the single Gangster. Take a listen. Well, sadly, that's all we have time for. It's also bittersweet for me as it's my final music show, but it's been an absolute pleasure hosting the show over the last few years. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks also to our guest, Jowee Omicil. His album, Love Matters, is out now, and he's going to play us out today with a tribute to Roy Hargrove, Ballad for Roy Hargrove. Remember, for more arts and culture news, head to our website and stay in touch on social media. Keep it right here on France 24. Lots more coming up after this. Take it away.